In this lesson, we're going to discuss the special characters used within the string part of the print function. The first group is called escape characters. They are divided to two main types. String characters like single and double quotation marks, which must be typed with a backslash to work in simple character within the string. For example, because the string uses the double quotation marks, the inner ones must be escape characters. Otherwise, the interpreter will be confused and an error message will appear. Let's remove the inner quotation marks backslashes and see the effect. However, this problem will not appear if we use different types of quotation marks. Let's try this. And this is the advantage of having two types of quotation marks in Python. The backslash works similarly. For example, so as you see here, we needed to use the last backslash because if we didn't add the last backslash, it would be confused with the double quotation mark escape character. Let's try this. Notice that the first backslash didn't need another one or an escape character. Also, if the backslash in the middle of the string, for example, so it works normally. Even if we use double, it doesn't make difference. The second type of escape characters controls the horizontal and vertical spaces. /n adds a new line. /b moves the line one character back, similar to one press on backspace key on the keyboard. And /t adds a tab distance similar to one press on the tab key. For example, if we add \n and \n here, and notice we don't need space between n and f, it will work in this way. And we can eliminate this space, or instead of \n, we can add \t, and not a small t. T small and not capital. And now, the backspace character doesn't have any effect on Python shell. Let's test it. So as you see here, there's no effect for /b, maybe in other interpreters, but in idle shell it doesn't have any effect. The second group of special characters is called conversion characters. They format the numeric values inside the string of the print function. They are preceded by a percentage sign. So always % must be before these characters. D, I, and U refers to integers and decimal numbers which don't have decimal point part. For example, if we have a float value So as you see here, the float values converted to integers and the whole decimal part was neglected. The second group of F, E, G are used to format float numbers. Let's try this. So as you see here, the F expanded the decimal part of the float number up to 6 digits after the decimal point. We can control the number of decimal digits after the decimal point by adding point and the number of places between the percent sign and F. E, either small or capital, is used for exponential notation. So if we replace F with E, so as you see here, all numbers are represented by using the exponential notation, similar to multiplication by 10 to the power, and the exponent represents the value. Of course, if we add or increase the order of the number, for example, if we make this 100, so, and make this 3000, so you will see the effect on the value. G is similar to E, however, it chooses the most compact format for printing. That means it's not necessary to be exponential. It chooses whichever is smaller in size. The conversion character S is used to print strings in general. So, for example, so as you see, the S character is replaced by the string hello in the main string. The C conversion character is used to print a single character or single letter. For example, if we use it here. Now let's try this. So as you see, C didn't accept hello because it's not one character. So let's reduce the number of letters. So it takes only one character. We can try an integer. It didn't print the integer value because it always requires character between the quotation marks. Interestingly, the S character or conversion character can take other than strings. For example, if we type so as you see, it accepted an integer and printed it as a string. The O conversion character converts the integer value from the decimal system to the octal system, which is of base 8. So 10 is equivalent to 12 in the octal system. Another trial, for example, if we 16, the X conversion character converts the integer value from the decimal system, which is based on 10, to the hexadecimal system, which has the base 16. For example, here we see that 16 is equivalent to 10 in the decimal system. If we enter 10 here in decimal, it is actually to A. And if we use capital X, so the hexadecimal equivalent in letters will be in capital. So these are the special characters used in Python in order to format the numeric and string output, and we will use them frequently in this course, and of course you will use them also as long as you use Python for the scientific and engineering applications.